Hello viewers, welcome to Dimapur 24/7. We are back here with our live talk show, and then this is Uday Kumar, your host, and then today we are here as it's a Sunday, and this Sunday India and especially Northeast Nagaland, we are celebrating the release of the movie Anek, and as we know, many of the actors are from our state Nagaland. So today, this Sunday, we are here with one of the actors of the movie Anek, our own local boy, our own Naga young boy. His name is Mr. Kito Yepthomi, and then he is playing a very important role in the movie. Though I know what is he playing, but I'll not do a spoiler, and we'll come to know from him only. So yes, I welcome him on our show. Welcome, Mr. Kito.
Hello, thank you so much for inviting me. You know, though like being a young boy, still growing, trying to make steps. Thank you so much, Dimapur 24/7, for inviting me out here.
You're welcome. So yes, viewers, he is our guest for today, Mr. Kito. And then yes, as movie Anek is doing the rounds, and then we are excited for it. Many of us have watched it also. Many of us are still planning to watch. Please go and watch it. So we have Mr. Kito here with us. We'll have some questions with him regarding what was his experience, what does he do, and all these things. Please be with us. Thank you. So Mr. Kito, I'll start right away. Like first of all, so as this is like you are coming from a movie, Bollywood industry. So are you taking any acting classes, or are you from any acting or theater background?
Yeah, like I've been taking my BAFTP in Sharda University, Film and Television. I was a student of Sharda University for 1 year, but I thought of shifting to Mumbai, and then I'm planning to shift to Mumbai, and then let's hope for the best, and where I'm trying to, you know, like have some contacts with some agency.
Okay.
So let's hope for the best.
All the best. And
Thank you so much.
yes, and congratulations on your movie release, and
Thank you, sir.
it's going good, superb. People are excited to watch it. I would like to ask, like example, if about the movie, I'll talk like example.
Okay.
First of all, like where were the movies shootings done? Most of the parts, where were it done?
It was actually, the movie was shot out there in Kaziranga, Assam, and then it was done in Shillong as well. But then I was not a part of, you know, like Shillong shooting. You know, it was, we were only mainly based out in Kaziranga,
Okay.
Assam.
Okay, so yes, I shouldn't be asking that, but I'll ask you, and I would request you not to say the full information, because our viewers will get all the information and it will be a spoiler.
Okay.
So I would request them to go and watch the movie, what role Kito is playing. But yes, if you have to speak about your role, like what are you playing in that movie? What role are you playing?
Actually, I'm playing the role of an insurgent,
Okay.
and we're part of an Horns team. So you better go and watch.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Thank you, thank you. So, okay, fine. So we would also like to request our viewers that if they have watched, they can put the reviews there also. It's okay, whatever it is. As an actor, Kito will accept bad reviews or good reviews, whatever it is, because he needs to work hard more, and then your comments are most welcome. If I have to ask you more like about, okay, being from Nagaland, example, now here, I want to say that, okay, we are doing good in the any industries, we are growing up. How did you get chance in this movie? How were you contacted?
Actually, I was studying in Livingston Foundation International out in Dimapur. So the Mukesh Chabra team, they came to Nagaland for the casting. So luckily I was, you know, like a part of to, you know, like give an interview, and then I tried my best, and then I got selected through the Mukesh Chabra team.
Okay, so like through Mukesh Chabra.
Yeah, Mukesh Chabra.
And like how many auditions you gave?
I just gave a one-time shot out there in this thing hotel. What was the name of the hotel?
Here in Dimapur only.
Yeah, in Dimapur only,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. And you were selected in the first shot only?
Yeah,
in one shot. Hey,
luckily.
that's very good. So as we can say that, okay, Mr. Kito got selected through Mukesh Chabra's casting team. Mukesh Chabra is a very well-known, renowned personality of Bollywood. Okay, and then apart from you, though we know, but we know Andrea is doing good. So Andrea is there, you are there. But from our Nagaland, total, how many of you are there in the movie?
Around 10 of us were part of Anek.
Anek movie.
Yeah.
Or like all our like Naga
Yeah,
boys and girls.
Naga boys and
Okay,
girls.
okay, that's very nice. So if I can ask you the next one, that did you get any chance to work? Any shots are there with Ayushmann Khurrana?
Unluckily, it was I didn't have a part with Ayushmann Khurrana, but
Okay.
then we were we were in the same set
Okay,
together.
of course,
and we could-
definitely. So the director of the movie is Anubhav Sinha, right?
Yeah.
A very famous filmmaker. What is their view as like our Northeast? Still, we feel that Northeast have all the abilities and all the talents, but still, rest of the India sometimes we feel that they are ignoring Northeast,
Yeah.
or we are little less acknowledged. What was their view, director Anubhav Sinha or Ayushmann Khurrana, about Northeast or Nagaland particularly?
Actually, like Anubhav Sinha, first of all, Anubhav Sinha, Sir Anubhav Sinha, he is one of the most cool guy I've ever seen.
Okay.
Most cool director I've ever seen. And then, in my point of view, what I have, the way they treated and stuff. So, for them, they really do respect our society, our Naga society,
Okay.
our Northeast, especially Northeast. They understand what we what we're facing and stuff. So Sir Anubhav Sinha, he's like one of the most cool guy and most understanding person I have ever seen. And talking about Mr. Ayushmann Khurrana, he's also same thing. He's also so understanding, and he he's not there are some people who face fame, and after they get fame, they they get
Change, you know.
they change, they
Yeah.
get tend to change their attitude. But then Ayushmann Khurrana was like awesome, and then he was like very understanding. He was like he played cricket with our team as well.
Oh, so
We were playing cricket as well, so it was a very good experience with him as well.
Okay, that means both the director and the actor,
Yeah.
they were so welcoming and
Yeah, they were so
like,
welcoming.
not like unlike actors, not unlike actors, but some they have, nah? Okay, he's a new actor or he's a
Okay.
newcomer. They
Yeah.
kind of ignore and maintain distance, but not like that.
It was not like that.
So, would you like to work with them more if you get a chance?
Yeah, if I get a chance, I would definitely love to work with them.
You'll definitely get a chance to work more for. So, if I can move ahead, I'll ask you, Kito, like, so what are your plans again in like Bollywood? You're planning to work more harder there and then make a career there?
Yeah, because my aim is to be an actor. So I'm planning to work more on Bollywood. Polish myself more.
Yes.
So let's hope for the best.
Thank you. Here, I would like to say to our viewers also, and I think Kito will agree. Even from Nagaland, yes, in past years also, some youngsters and some Naga actors have been there in Bollywood movies. Like Zukhoi was there in Force 2 with
Yeah.
John Abraham, and then in other movies also Mr. Zukhoi was there. Merela Imsong was also there in Akhuni and all these things, and so. And then Rose Longchar was there in The Little Boy, and Benang Waling was there in Bomkesh Bakshi, a small scene. But so all these things, I think, do you agree with this feel that if we get chance also, we need to work more harder and then to make more efforts there to bring our state, more Nagaland, more famous?
Yeah, that what I feel is like nothing comes big. Things doesn't come in one go. Like there's a saying like there's also a song "Dene wala jab bhi deta chhappar phar ke," like it's like that. But then in like present context, in reality, like we have we should like each and every small step we should take. We should never think like itu chutru hola se itu korle bhi manu na janibo.
Yeah.
But then it's not like that. In film industry, what I feel is like, chutu, be it small or be it big, if you take a role and then once you start polishing yourself, working, working and then working out, and then trying to improve yourself, the casting team will obviously know you, and then they'll like call you.
Yeah.
You don't have to go, they'll call you. So like, you should be big or small, you should always be proud, and then you should always take the step. Oh, that's what I want to say.
So well said. Seriously, we should, of course, be it a small role, be it anything, we should accept it, and then ulta, we should feel that it's an opportunity to show our talent, and then grab the opportunity and all these things. So, viewers, that's for everyone. There, I would like to say, even our example also, Dimapur 24's example. Here, we are a family with so many different religion, caste, tribes working together, but we all are united, and then we grab opportunities from small to big. We have to grow. Even the biggest actors, let's say Shah Rukh Khan or Amitabh Bachchan, they also started from their small scenes only and all these things. So like this. Kito, I'll ask you one question here. This one, it may be little like disturbing, but some of our Naga people, let's say our Nagaland only, even me also, I'm from Nagaland. So they feel that, okay, it's like taking part in Hindi, or like doing Hindi movies or listening to Hindi songs, example. Hindi hi hui jaye aise. Do you agree with this kind of concept?
I'm totally against about that.
Okay.
I don't agree with that. And then what I feel is like we have our own choices. So it depends on the person. Like if you're, like if you're interested. And then one thing I want to say is like we should all, like get to know each other and then be bound with each other. And then, like sometimes people say, like it's not only like mainland people, like discriminating us. Sometimes we also do that, directly or indirectly. So, like we should not, have that mentality. Main thing is like mentality. These days, youth are the young people like me. We're growing, so we're learning now. Nowadays, we Nagas, we Northeast, we are also understanding what's going on. So, like, I'm totally against about that.
Yeah, sure. We shouldn't have that kind of mentality. We just want to say, Kito and me, we just want to say that, like, plain manu lo mili aise, to plain manu hui jaye aise na no. No, we are Christians, we follow our rituals. It's just that for work purpose, we have to come together and all these things. And then we have to move ahead. And yes, thank you so much. Kito is giving lovely answers, and then we definitely love to see Kito in more bigger roles in future. He's definitely getting it. I have some more questions for you. Shall I ask?
Sure.
Okay. Here again, now as movie Anek is released, so let's say, and be it Andrea, be it you, or be it even Ayushmann Khurrana, or be it the Northeast team, like the medias are like highlighting them or like promoting them. So again, there some negativity is there. Some people they feel, acha itya hi promote kuri ase, or nijor la faida karne bisare ase. All this, but I feel as a from media team that no, when we are doing this role, we are giving opportunity and promoting our own talent, our own youths and all these things. What is your view on that, like about the negativity and all these things? Like we are taking advantage of the people who are becoming successful in all these things.
Actually, like what I want to say to our, what do I say, haters, are people who want, I cannot say haters, okay, that was a wrong thing, saying in hater. They are the person who motivate us. They're, so like what I want to say is, medias, I'm also a part of, I was also a student of film and television, so I'm also a part of media. So I was also a part of media. So I know what, people tend to say, what they really, like people, what they, what they expect, and then what they say is a different thing. So like media, for me, what I feel is like you guys are doing a great job, and then until and unless you guys come up and then bring up our youth, say like, for example, inviting me out here, and then, like no one knows me, but then luckily Dimapur 2047 invited me, and then it's a very big platform for youth. Like those days there were no, TV, news channel out here in Nagaland as well. So we did not have any opportunities. But then what I want to say is like, you guys are really doing a great job, and then people will still go, they say, comment, say things, but then people who are educated, who are well polished, they will only understand the problem. So don't worry about that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yes, as Kito said, yes, definitely criticisms are allowed. We welcome that as a media, as an actor. Definitely, we want your criticism, healthy criticisms, so that we can improve ourselves. Definitely, Kito is a very young boy, and then yes, Kito is working hard to bring laurels for the state and all these things. Yes, as so we are moving towards the end of our show. But yes, some more questions, Kito.
Sure.
Like again, what is your view? Like some people are there, as you said about when you were talking about Ayushmann. Some people are there when they get name and fame, or when they become bigger, they change, their mentality change towards the people who have helped them in the starting, or let's say the small steps, and they become like kind of arrogant or attitude and all these things. So we shouldn't have that. I know you will not have that too, but what is your view on that? What do you say? Do we need to change as we are growing up, or like we need to be?
Yeah, like what I want to say is, according to my point of view, like if you tend to be too proud, you'll fall. That's the only thing I could say.
Thank you
And
so
then
much.
if like yes.
Thanks. So then Kito, what will, though I know it's a starting stage only, and even you have to go a long way. You have to work hard more. We wish you all the best. But still, at least your one movie released, a full-fledged Bollywood movie released, where you are taking part. So as a Bollywood actor now, still a long way to go. But still, what will you give the message to the youngsters or the upcoming ones who are trying in films or theaters or movies? What is your message to them?
The only thing I would say is like never give up, and you should always have that mentality. If someone can do, why can't you? Like I always have that that thinking, like if he can do, why can't I? So you should all be like have confidence in yourself. That's all I can say.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. On that again, I'll say like as Kito and some other of our friends from Nagaland, they are trying hard to like make a name and put a footmark on Bollywood industry, especially from Nagaland. So we should be thankful to them. We should be grateful to them. We should be helping them. We should be supporting them. Like in some examples, if I have to give, like Manisha Koirala, our actress, she was from Nepal. She was from Nepal, and then when she came to Bollywood, so there were again comments in her community and all these things, but still she made a mark there for whole the Gorkha community and all these things. Likewise, even our Naga boys and girls, they are trying to make a mark there. So Ulta, we request you to support us and not to make fun of us, right, Kito?
Yeah, that's
there
so
will be
true.
people who will say, "Hey, eko na hobo, na pariwo."
People will say things, but then I'm never going to give up.
That's very good.
That's the only thing. I trust in myself.
It's very good. So yes, as we are end of the show now, I'll just put the last question to you. How you, if as Anek movie is released as your first movie now, and this movie is from Northeast. The stories are from Northeast, right?
Yeah.
About the insurgents and all these things. So, like, you feel proud, like you have done this kind of movie, a different kind of unique movie.
I'm very proud, and this morning I have seen some, people uploading some things saying it's all about against Nagas and stuff. But then, it was like the movie was actually it's showing the reality what we Northeast were facing. So like what I feel is like I'm so proud, and like I did my job, what I have to do. I've done my job, and then what I want to say to the people is like I'm happy and I have peace, peace all around.
Okay. I'll just end up by saying that Kito has such a wonderful face, such a romantic face. He should be in romantic love stories, Kito, right?
I hope so. Hopefully someone would come.
So yes, all the very best for the movie Anek,
you so
and we'll definitely look forward. We'll definitely look forward that you go more further along with your team.
Thank you.
I wish my best wishes to even Andrea and all other friends who are there in the movie. Thank you so much for giving your time to us.
Thank you.
Mr. Kito.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much. So, yes, dear viewers, just now as we had a talk with Mr. Kito, one of the leading star, one of the leading actor of the movie, Anik, I would request you, please go and watch the movie. It's not only about insurgents and like about Northeast and India and all these things. Things are there about language and all these things. So even we are going to watch that. So thank you so much, viewers, for always supporting Dimapur 24/7. We promise you that we'll keep bringing exciting things for you. Have a good day. Thank you.